coordinator for the Healthy Age Senior Spectacular, who'll be putting on the show and entertainment for you today. And thank you everyone for coming down. I'm super pleased with the numbers today. Again, this is an Aging in Place sponsored event, so there'll be snacks and drinks at the back afterwards, and feel free to participate in everything that's going on today. Please do.
This is Natalie. Hi. So I am but one night at the round table in this performance, and today, our last show before the Christmas holidays, I am blessed with my whole troupe here. Everybody showed up, so I am so glad. Yeah. That's the best Christmas gift ever. Although we always have really good turnouts. Anyone is welcome to join us in the new year. There's information on the back table. It's community theater. You don't have to have any acting skills. We meet in the afternoon once a week, and we do one show a week. And we can teach you what to do, and we can love you lots so you don't have to be afraid when you go out. I mean, you can ask the actors afterwards about how crazy.
Lots of sharing.
Lots of sharing. And also, but I mean, some of you guys thought I was crazy when I first recruited you, right?
Yes.
That helps. I mean, I tell this story often, but I mean, I saw Sally at conference, and then I harassed her in a shopping mall. And then Joy and Rosalie, I went and hunted them down at a choir and recruited them. And some of you guys came in for interviews as you saw me, you saw the ad in the newspaper or heard it on the radio. Some of you got suckered in by your friends and decided to stay. And so everyone's welcome. We were supposed to be done the project in February, and we've been sold out, and it's been extended to June. And after that, we hope it goes on as a community theater. We're doing this because Help Age Canada is sort of an umbrella for all organizations that reach out to seniors in the region. And with an aging population and so much ignorance and discrimination and lack of access to information and talking to computerized voices on telephones and the human factor so quickly escaping, we have those magnets that some of you may have received that you can just slap on your fridge, and it's an all-access number. And you leave a message on that phone, and I know it's a message, but they just can't answer everybody all the time. But then an actual human being will come right to you and help you with anything that you need about being a senior, from house cleaning to pet walking to legal to medical to anything. Anything. They will assess your situation, hear what you have to say, and come up with the resources. And not only do they come up with resources for you, into our tongue twisters again, they will also do all the phone calls for you. So you don't have to sit and do all the calls too. They get it. They want you to have easy access to the services that exist in the city. And the services understand that they're not being fully utilized because the information can't go out on emails and things like that. It has to be human contact. And we're today's version of human contact, which you may find a little crazy because we are. But we have a lot of fun, and we hope that you guys are brave and have some fun with us today. Absolutely. We're gonna sing a few songs. We're gonna tell a few jokes. You're gonna hear some poetry. We're gonna do some skits, and then we do something called playback theater. And that's where we call out to you guys to maybe share with us a little bit, bravely tell us some of your stories or give us your feedback a little bit. It sounds way worse than it is. And we have a theme, and it's a good theme. It's where do you find your happiness is our theme today. So let that sit in your head. We didn't talk about it. We know where to find our happiness. And we just ask you to think, and we may even just go around the room and just have everybody say, you know, one thing that really gives them happilless in their life. And we also want to talk about normalizing the aging process. I mean, you guys are here, you're not in your rooms. I hope that from this effect that we have on you, that you stop and say hi to some of the people that you see in the hallways that never talk to anybody and that get isolated in their rooms. So many things happen that isolate everybody, not just seniors, into their own solitude. Injury, loss of mobility, multiculturalism, language barrier, loss of spouse and broken heart. And different people, and you'll see this in one of our skits, have different ways of reacting like that about that. They might act very aggressive and angry towards you, or very proud and snotty like they don't need you, or really try and disappear into the woodwork. And bottom line is, yeah, come on in, yeah, join us. Yes, look, you get to sit in the front row. Well, it means there's room for your walker and everything. All right, and in the middle, we love you. Yeah.
We need somebody to join her.
There we go. There we go. I'm also glad to see some male faces.
Yes.
Aren't we?
Yes.
We have our token man, and he's a very lucky man, and we're very lucky girls to have him. We've got Earl. He's our guy. But guys, you can join us too. But we do notice that everywhere we go, to all the different places we go, we see a lot of women and not as many men. And we like to encourage men to come out too, and men to tell their stories. And that today Cassie is recording us, but when we talk to you, she may record you as well. If anybody doesn't want to be on any video footage, you just tell me, and I promise you it will not happen, because I respect your privacy. But what we're trying to do is record some Canadian history, which is what we all are, and have stories told and experiences, and then documentaries being made so that maybe this program can happen in other areas in Canada, and it will be like a training video to say, hey, this is community theater, anybody can do it, you don't need any experience, you just need to do these 4 steps and be really brave and trust your new friends. So let's introduce ourselves, and we'll do it really quickly, right? Because we've got a big room. So, can you maybe move down towards me, and we'll create a little theater in the round here. There we go. We'll start at that end.
Okay. Hi, my name is Debbie. Happiness to me is, happiness to me is this morning I was at a place called The Well, where I was helping wrapping Christmas presents for disadvantaged and homeless women. And they were all just so happy around there. And that made me feel so good that I could help them, and in turn, they gave me back tenfold.
My name is Diana, and I find happiness in nature. I like to be outdoors. I love the birds, the chickadees, and I live in a house that backs onto the woods like this here, and the deer come. And when I'm moving around in my house, I see the deer, and I'm always very happy when I see those animals. Thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Jonna, and I have 21 years ago, I had a new granddaughter, about the 15th of December. So tomorrow we're going to celebrate her 21st birthday. So I'm going to be very happy with that.
Okay, right now we're just in the community of aging. We have somebody who needs some volume, so we're going to give a little extra volume today.
I can do that. So can I.
Okay. My name is Rosalie, and what makes me very happy is music, all kinds of music, whether I'm listening to some or whether I'm singing. That's the time I'm the happiest.
Yeah. My name is Sally. Family and friends make me happy. This year I was particularly happy because my 30-something niece had a baby girl, but she had a very high-risk pregnancy, and from week 24 she was flat on her back. So when the baby came, we were all just ecstatic.
Hey, Alice.
Mandy's gone to get your hearing. Oh, she can't hear me.
Excuse me, everyone.
Mandy went to get your hearing aid for you. You're gonna go get it with her? Okay.
Sally, Merry Christmas.
Merry
But you want to come back?
Yeah.
I don't think she.
No.
She needs the other one.
can't hear.
Yeah, it's okay.
My name is Verona Palmer, and some of the things that really makes me happy is when my family is around me, my children, not only birth children, I have quite a few children that I didn't have, and to be with friends, and when I be in settings like this, I see the elderly and my friends that we work together in our theater. It makes me very happy. My name is Joy. In a word, I love to sing.
Hi, my name is Gail. Like Debbie, I volunteer 2 times a week at the emergency food cupboard. I find great happiness there in bringing joy to the clients. Also, next to these people, some of my very best, generous, kind friends work there as well. And that's where I am.
Hi, my name is Christine, and what brings me happiness is that I do my own handmade crafts, Aboriginal crafts, and I was able to sell them all last week. And it's beautiful to be able to see people look at all the beautiful things I make, and not only do they buy them sometimes for themselves, now they're all going as Christmas presents, so I know that I'm sharing myself under everybody's tree.
Hi, my name is Urbella. What makes me happy is hearing from my family, having my children around, and my grandchildren around.
My name is Earl, and what makes me happy is a nice glass of rum and roasting my chestnuts over an open fire.
Hard to follow that one.
People have a fireplace.
Well, hello, my name is Marilyn. What makes me extremely happy is to have a full tummy. I really like to eat. I also am very happy when I'm helping others, when I'm learning something new, and when I spend time with my family.
And I'm Natalie, and what makes me happy is to be creative and share love and share smiles and be blessed to be with these amazing people who have made such a tremendous difference in my life, and to be able to come out and share with all of you. I just think I have the greatest job in the world. Let's sing! It's not one of those, but you're gonna know it. So you're gonna sing along if you can. Remember, it's not about singing well. You can be the best bad singer you can be too. It's not. Some of these guys said they would never sing. Happy days are here again.
Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. Let us sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again. All together shout it out. There's no one who can doubt it now. So let's tell the world about it now. Happy days are here again. Your cares and troubles are gone. There'll be no more from now on. Happy days are here again. The skies above are clear again. Let us sing a song of cheer again. Happy days are here again.
All right. Earl, I feel peppy, so can we have some jokes? How about some literary jokes?
Wow, what a great idea! I've got jokes from the 1950s. Can anybody remember back that far? But here they are. They're about fairy mystery novels. The first one that you may recall was the mystery of the initials in the snow by I.P. Neatly. That one.
Try another, Earl, try another.
Try one more. This is another one on the same vein, so you might pick up on it. It's a Chinese mystery. The title of the book is The Spot on the Wall by Hu Feng Dong.
And I'm bringing them back for more. All right. So let's start with, instead of going right into the loneliness scene, let's have Rosalie's poem first. We love this, and this also is like a Christmas gift to me every single time she recites it. It's beautiful, and it's so beautiful that there are copies of it at the back for you if you want one after.
This poem is called Somebody's Mother. And matter of fact, my mother is the one who taught it to me. The woman was old and ragged and gray and bent with the chill of the winter's day. The street was wet with recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. She stood at the crossing and waited long, alone, uncared for, amid the throng of human beings who passed her by, nor heeded the glance of her anxious eye. Down the street, in laughter and shout, and glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys, like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow piled white and deep, past the woman so old and gray, hastened the children on their way, nor offered a helping hand to her, so weak, so timid, afraid to stir, lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should crowd her down the slippery street. At last came one of the merry group, the gayest laddie in all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, "I'll help you across if you wish to go." Her aged hand on his strong young arm she placed, and so, without hurt or harm, he guided the trembling feet along, proud that his own were firm and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. She's somebody's mother, boys, you know, for all that she's aged and poor and slow, and I hope some fellow'll lend a hand to help my mother, you understand, if ever she's poor and old and gray, when her own dear boy is far away. And somebody's mother bent low her head in her own home that night, and the prayer she said was, "God, be kind to that noble boy, who is somebody's son and pride and joy."
Yeah, it's a very nice one. Had anybody heard that poem before? No. It's so beautiful. As I said, there's copies at the back if you liked it. You can take it with you. So I talked about loneliness, and we want to have a joyous show and encourage celebration, but it is technology.
Hello. I just cut my husband off.
It was just her husband.
Yeah.
Poor guy. I think he's probably getting used to us by now.
I'm sure.
We're the exception to the rule. We talked about loneliness, and as I said, you're here. You come down. You're watching the show. You're not in your apartment. But there are, I know, or else Aging in Place wouldn't be here, that there are a lot of people in this building who are seniors, and that a huge population of them are not in this room. Is that a fair thing to say?
Yeah.
And that probably the same people get involved in different activities. And then there's a whole bunch of people who don't. At the last Aging in Place building we were at, one of the members told us that they have a person on each floor who's responsible for knocking on doors and checking in on everybody, and they have a buddy system where they call forward, and I just thought that was really neat, so that if no one sees you or hears from you in a couple days, someone's pounding on your door, even if you say you don't want it. And I think there's an advantage to that, and that the sharing of the things that we hear and see, it doesn't matter what kind of building we go to, or community center, or shopping mall, or event, turn it off. Then it doesn't matter what event we're at, the same thing exists. There are so many lonely people, I think, of all ages. And so this skit we wrote based on that theme, and we want you to recognize the different personality types that I told you about earlier. And we do it once with a sort of dark ending, and then we do it with a more hopeful ending back afterwards for you. And afterwards, it'd be great if you could tell me if you recognize any of these characters. So those of you doing the loneliness skit, it would be great if you really went for it today and honored me in exaggeration and sticking with the mood of your character. So it's Sally, Yana, Marilyn, Earl, and who was taking over for Joy? No, you're in the other one.
No, I'm in the other one.
I think it's,
Okay. Well,
as you wish. Okay.
okay.
We just need 5. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Oh, what a lovely day I had today. I had a visitor who comes to see me every week. Would any of you like to have her come and see you too?
I'm finished with people. They're all stupid. No one even knows my name. So I don't want any visitor. I don't need anyone.
I have 5 children. I am much too busy. Some live out of town, and the others are often busy. But I must be ready for when they come.
I don't care if anyone visits me. Who am I kidding? I've been alone this long. It's too bad to change things anymore.
I don't have anyone who'd want to come and see me. I'm sure she'd be much too busy.